Right. Oh. Right, hello everyone, hello. Welcome to the stream. If you guys have been around all day, you will have seen both Dan's and Isaac's stream. And now, in case you didn't quite get your fill of my 5 hours of fucking streaming, here's some more. But hey guys, how you doing? Hello Copycat, hello Benji, hello Charlotte, hello Christopher, hello Husky, hello TT, hello Rosie, hello Vivildu, hello Mindy, hello Tactical, hello Earthworm, hello Tom, hello Whatism 4.0. Hello everyone. Hello Princess Toofies. I like the username. It's cool. But yes, hello. I'm playing Cold War because, well, I mean, the internet is better now, but last time I played the Vanguard zombies, I just wasn't impressed. There doesn't seem to be any kind of objective to it, and I think we all can kind of agree that the best thing about Cold War, and we're just COD Zombies, is the Easter eggs and stuff, right? And so now they don't want to put that in, which is, yeah, so clever of them to do. So, yeah, it's silly, but hey, I'm on Cold War because I figured it would be sweet. Hello Bernard, hello Caesar, did I say hello to you, Caesar? Hello M Fletch, hello Knob Gobbler. Vanguard Zombies is not good. Yeah, I don't think so either. Not a fan. Oh, where did I get that from? Oh, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, I figured I'd just do a game, doesn't matter. Yeah, some zombies, shoot some things in the background. Maybe I'll finish off the Easter egg if I want, but it's not a massive thing. I did want to unlock the LC-10 actually. There was a because I think no, that's the LC-10. There's OTS-9. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the multiplayer challenge isn't great, but neither is the zombies one. That's why I haven't got it. But it's apparently like really good lately. So, oh well. I'll go with the LC-10 because that's kind of what I want to level up, I guess, in lieu of that other thing. So yeah, I figure we'll just kill some zombies, have some chats, talk in the background, stuff like that. It should be pretty cute. I don't really know what things I'm putting on, to be honest. I'm just kind of doing anything random. I don't think it really matters. But I'm thinking of doing some like PC streams for you guys instead, because I have some PC stuff where I have like a whole little chat box on the screen that appears. But the thing is, I need to redo some of this stuff because it's quite old. Unlike, you know, a lot of it's old from like, you know, 300, 400 sub days. So, yeah, it needs to be redone. But it's whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I have a thing on there anyway. It's cool. So, what thing have I got on here? I'm going to use Frost Blast because it is my go-to. I'll make sure to use the SMG. Right. I might do Die Machine because I know I can beat Die Machine on my own. Because I can't beat that on my own because I forget how to do it. I know I can't beat that on my own because I just suck. And the other ones are meh. So this one it is. Cold War Zombies is better than Vanguard 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, you know. But yeah. Oh, people talk about the WWE. Wow. Man, I remember WWE. It's back in 2007. When I was still on the, still following it, you know. I don't really follow it anymore. But yeah. Ugh. But yeah, I'd figure, I haven't done one of these in a while, and we kind of do like a kind of a mental health thing, I guess, if we wanted to. Am I queued into Outbreak? I'm not queued into Outbreak, am I? I'm not queued into Outbreak, am I? I did choose Die Machine. I'm gonna double check because I don't want to go into Outbreak. I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, because like I haven't done one of these in a while, and I know people do like them. It's just lately I didn't have good mental health myself, you know, and it's only kind of last few days I've been feeling okay. So yeah, feeling all right now. But yeah, had a bit of a wave of it, you know. Things got better in the last few days, so it's okay now. But at first, it wasn't very cash money, but it's right now. So, how is everyone doing? Has anyone got some stuff that's been going on lately that are like, damn, I wish this was kind of cool? Or if you got like some stuff where, you know, you kind of don't know what to do. If anyone wants any of my, I guess, not really qualified advice, but advice that seems to help people all the same. So, you know. So, yeah. Blue, you're laughing fit with Dan that he mentioned earlier. Oh my god, literally tears rolling down my face. Man, when me and Dan get the giggles, it's just game over. Like, we laugh at the most stupid shit, and it's funny. Hello, Mason. Hello. Blue, my 2 p.m. EST on Saturday schedule. I'm gonna keep up. Hey, good luck with you, man. You know what? Because a lot of the Winkies, like lately, obviously you've noticed a lot of streams from everyone, because we're all kind of starting to stream as a group. I'm gonna have to turn that down because that's gonna annoy me. Yeah. A lot of people starting to stream, so what we're doing is kind of organising it a little bit so we don't talk over each other. Not talk over each other. That's what this guy is not going to do. So we don't stream over each other, because at the moment we're all kind of at that stage where we kind of can't afford to stream over each other at the moment. So we try and keep it so only one person streaming at a time. But this does kind of mean that things have to be a little more organised, so people like, you know, you stream on this day, I'll stream on this day, and it's not really like that really. We just say what days we want. Like, I'm like, I'll stream this day if anyone else is, and they're like, no, I'm not, so it's cool, you go for it. But basically what that's been doing is, like, people always ask me, Blue, why don't you do a stream schedule? Because like, I stream when I feel like it, you know, because I don't always feel like streaming. Like, I was supposed to stream Wednesday, and I was just in such a fucking awful mood. And I really didn't want to stream, so, and because the fact I'd organised it, I let a couple of people down because they thought I was going to stream and I didn't. So I don't like, you know, setting a schedule, because sometimes when I've got a schedule for it, I'm like, oh, I don't want to stream right now, or, you know, just not when you plan something as well. It's kind of like you sometimes like, oh, I don't want to do that when it comes up, you know. Like, you plan it, you look forward to it, but on the day of, you're like, oh, I'd rather die, you know. So yeah, I'm a little like that. I don't know why. But I like to do these things randomly, because we're all doing the whole organised streaming thing. I've kind of had to organise mine a little bit more, and it's resulted in me not streaming as much, because when the time comes, usually I don't want to do it. I do them when I'm kind of feeling it, you know. But I organised this one, and I was like, you know what, I'm still feeling okay, so I'll give it a whirl. But yeah, I like to do them like off the cuff, you know. But a lot of the lads are getting a lot more into streaming these days. And I think it will be easier when we're a bit bigger, because we won't really compete with each other. There'll always be some people in everyone's, or maybe people in both and stuff like that. So yeah, it won't be as much of a problem in future. It's just at the moment we're at that really awkward like teen stage, I guess, in our channels, where we share a lot of the same audience, and if two of us stream, one will dominate the other. So until we're like a bit bigger, that's how we're playing it, I guess. It will eventually sort itself out, I think. I think once we can get to like, I think if we all get to Isaac's level, I think, because Isaac pulled in like 50 viewers today, it was crazy, and that's just on a regular stream. So I'm gonna try and do that. I always have a look. Hello, Technicol. Hello. I mean, if you can help. Oh shit. I mean, if you can help with moving on from someone you like, but your friends start dating, then sure, try. That's awful, man. It's a tough situation, you know, because, I mean, I don't know if this friend knows you liked that person, but there's kind of, it's stupid. I don't really like this term for it, but the kind of whole bros before hoes thing, or whatever, and it kind of pertains to, like, you know, you don't date your, like, if someone likes someone, you don't date that person, you know. You know, if you know your mate really likes a girl, you don't go for her, you don't date her. And it's shit that you're in that position. I hope that they were kind of unaware, at least, of the fact that you liked this person before that. But let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you this. In terms of people you like, when you are kind of meant to be with someone, it has a way of working itself out. Because the thing is, if you like someone and they really like you, you find a way to make it work. And I guess you got to see this as, okay, it sucks. Maybe she didn't like you as much as she liked your friend, and that sucks. That's fine, but you got to think of it like this, right? Try not to get too hung up on them, because there are pretty people in every city. Like, have you ever been somewhere and there's not been a pretty girl in that entire city? I'm talking like more generally here, but I'm just saying girl because that's just my experience. But like, you know, there's pretty girls in every city. There's handsome men in every city. Like. So try not to get too hung up on them, because, like, you know, there will be someone like them on the planet, maybe either visually or personality-wise. Because, like, although everyone's unique and people are different, there is always someone, like, around the corner as well. Not in terms of, like, you know, there's always someone, you know, waiting for you to date them, but, like, you know, the more you explore the world, the more people you meet, the more likely you are to meet someone who you not only like, but likes you back, and won't date anyone else over you, you know? So, you gotta kind of think of it that way. Like, this is just, like, something that didn't work out, and that's just because it wasn't meant to be, you know? And I don't want to say fate or anything like that, because that just seems stupid, but if it just doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And it's not a reflection on you, and it's not a reflection on your friend. It doesn't mean that one's better than the other. And certainly don't, like, let yourself get upset by it, or, like, think any worse of yourself or anything like that, because, like, the thing is, you gotta realise that people like who they like, and the thing is, a lot of people get mad at someone if they don't like them, but the thing is, you gotta remember, that person can't really help it. You can't really, like help what you're into, you know? Like, you know, like, for instance, if you're, like, born liking a certain gender, or you like a certain thing, or you develop a taste or something, like, you can't change that, really, you know? And so you gotta not see it as a reflection on you. It's just not a match this time, and it's not that, you know, they don't like you, so they're above you and stuff like that. Not really, no. It's just not a match. You're just not a good fit, that's all. And that's not a reflection on either of you. It's just that, you know, at this point in time, the stars don't align, you know? It's actually a song lyric I think is really cool, but, you know, it's just not a match this time around, and you will find someone else. It's not the end of the world, because you seem pretty cool, Mason, from my experience, and you'll find someone else. It'll be easy, so don't worry, man. Like, try not to get too hung up on it, because you'll meet someone else, and it might be difficult to see that, you know, person you liked with the friend and stuff, but just think that, hey, they weren't for me, so at least it saved you a lot of pain of getting with that person, going out with that person for a while, and then realising you're not matched later on. Think of it like as a kind of a swerve, I guess. Like, you know, it could have been a lot worse, because you could have found out that you're not a match a lot further down the line, you know? So, yeah. Just try and think of it like that. Honestly, it's a good way to do it, in my opinion. We've all got you blue. Any conventions planned for next year? I think so. I heard there was a Comic-Con in London on February that I really want to go to, but I don't actually know now because of COVID. Someone looked at, I think one of them looked earlier, and he was like, the next one's in May. So it might be the May one, but I'm definitely going to at least one next year, and I want to get a cosplay finish. I want to finish my Italian cosplay. That I say finish, I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to. so don't worry, it'll be here soon. It'll be cool. But what did I walk into? Can anybody catch me up? Hello, Quip. Hello. Yeah, we just do late night talks. People talk about their problems in chat, and we just talk it out, you know. Usually when people kind of haven't got anyone else to talk to, or, you know, they don't want to talk to anyone else about it, we talk it out here on stream. So I was just talking with Mason about the comment he put in chat. That's all. Like, if anyone's got anything you don't mind sharing on stream, just talk it out, yo. You know, let's give it a whirl, girl. Just obviously remember that this will be on the stream. The stream will be up for like a day or so to let people catch up on it who missed it, but then it will go unlisted on a live stream that people can only find if they're really looking for it, you know. So just as a forewarning, you know, people will be able to see the stream and watch it backwards. So if you don't want your problems out in the air, that's cool. But if you do and you don't mind, then give it a whirl, girl. So yeah, it's a shitty way to look at it, but don't be sad it's over. Be glad it happened. Yes, over. You had an experience. Take it with you through life that you can share with your next person. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, all your experiences will shape who you are. They will teach you different things. And, you know, you will learn stuff that will shape who you are as a person and make you a better match for the person you're meant to be with, you know? So it's all shaping you up, you know? Like, I went through some really fucking rough pain earlier this year that is still affecting me. But to be honest, although I fucking hated it, I was like, I swear to God, if like this is another lesson and shit. And it was, and I'm like, fuck's sake, like, can I learn a lesson in an easier way, please? Like, can I just learn it without getting my heart broken, you know, shit like that? And, you know, it is annoying, but it does teach you a lot, so, try not to get too down about it. You will, like, learn stuff, and it will get easier, and you'll, like, learn not to get, you know, hung up on stuff like that as well. So you will learn little bits over time, man, so don't stress yourself too much. It does get easier the more you kind of just throw yourself out there as well, really, because the thing is, like, you can get hurt, right, and you can do what I did for pretty much this past year, shut everyone out, don't get involved with anyone, don't get close to anyone, and you know what, that protects you, sure, but it's so fucking lonely, bro. It is so lonely. Like, I kept pretty much everyone at arm's length. And I've only recently just started making new friends again, and you know what? I love those friends now. You know, they're some of my closest friends, and you know, like I talked to a few people in a romantic styles way, and that didn't work out, and that's cool. But you know, now like other stuff's happening, so it's all working out for the best. Like, sometimes things don't go the way you want, but it's just to build it up to a way that it will. You know. It's all part of, I don't want to say predetermined path, but sort of, you know, like, things have a way of working themselves out. You just have to look close enough as well. Like, if you think, like, if something bad happens to you, you can usually learn some sort of lesson from it if that's the attitude you want to have. You can kind of sit there and say, you know, it's just shit all over, and that's fine. You know, sometimes things are just shit. But usually, if you look at something, you can see, oh, well, this has kind of helped me in this way. Although it was a terrible experience and it was awful and I felt sad for a really long time, this kind of helped me. But you know, it's a conflicting path, because some people are like, you know, my dog died, what does that teach me and stuff, and it's like, that's awful, I'm sorry, but it kind of teaches you to appreciate what you have, not take anything for granted, because it's not going to be around that long. You know, a value for life kind of thing, and you know, loving your family and hugging them tight while you have them, because you never know what the next day will bring, and they could be gone, you know. So yeah, it's an awful event to happen, but that's the kind of some of the things you can take from it, you know. So if shit goes down and it's awful and you're feeling bad, you might just try looking at it a little closer. You might not see a lesson in it straight away, because I didn't see any lessons in the shit I went through for months later. So, you know, you might not see it straight away, but eventually you will. So, yeah, I don't really know where that rant came from, but anyway. I kind of forgot the main point I was on. I think it was just, you know, sometimes bad shit happens, but try and take the silver lining from it if you can, you know. Try and do that. Right, I'm just going to go get this last part from the ether, and then I'm going to re-chat again. Because I don't want this thing to go wop, 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 and return me to normal before I get this part, because it's going to not be very cash money. Out of my way, please, doggy. Gib. Thank. Alright, now we can do it. Wob, 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 wob. Wob, 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 wob. Oh, ammo. Okay. Hello from Norway. Hello, tiny goats. I try not to, but I suppose that's true. Cheers, but it's no worries, Mason. I just hope it helps, you know. I don't always, you know, say things the best or accurately, but I hope I at least explain myself a little well. You know. Loves a dagger and will always stab you right into your heart, but until it's gone, you won't die from it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the what doesn't kill you makes you stronger kind of thing, and I guess that kind of is a good synopsis or summary of what I'm saying. So yeah. That's why we're not getting a relationship. I can just stay single so I can buy all the Legos you want. I mean, if that's what you want, like, not everyone wants it, you know. Like, I was very keen to stay single for a very long time, and it's only kind of just now, lately, that I'm, you know, looking to expand that again. Because the thing is, like, you can have some awesome, great things in life and stuff, and it's cool. But it's for me personally, I don't know if everyone sees it this way, but I like having someone to share that with as well. You know, like someone I can be like, you know, so here's the Skylander, and here's all the lore behind them, and having someone just listen to you about stuff you love is more cathartic than it should be, or it has any right to be. You know. So for me, I like sharing the things I've got with people, you know. So I don't know. I feel like a relationship for me, I think, is an ultimate thing. But I don't know if kids are yet. I don't know. But I mean, that's down the line. So yeah. When's the next Warzone custom stream? It is on the 18th of December, and it is Daniel streaming it, not me. When is your birthday? Oh, that would be telling. Hi, Blue. Hello, Shah. Hello. A lot of people aren't really emotionally capable enough for relationships. I mean, yeah, the thing is, everyone's going through some stuff in life, and not everyone's always ready for a relationship. And they do say, you know, don't really get into a relationship if you're not happy on your own. You know, you can't be okay on your own. You know, it should be an addition. And in some degree, they're right as well. And it was actually Action Beard who made this point the other day that I think is a really good point as well, actually. Sure, work on yourself until you're, like, you know, good and in a good place. But at the same time, you don't have to be perfect going into a relationship. And I think for, like, a lot of this past year, I was trying to work on myself and keep fucking doing it. And I kept everyone at arm's length because I was still focusing on myself. But then, like, Action Beard said it the other day, and I was like, he's kind of right. Like, you don't have to be perfect to be in a relationship. Like, we're human, we've got flaws, we have trauma, we, you know, have shit happen to us. It's not very cash money. And the thing is, like, I thought, you know, oh, sometimes I get angry, you know, sometimes I'm not very patient. And it's like, the thing is, that's part of being human too. Like, if I didn't have those traits, if I didn't have my weaknesses, you know, if I didn't have things that, you know, maybe not so hot at, then I also wouldn't be human, you know, I'd be a robot. I'm not supposed to be good at everything. That's not how I'm built. It's not how anyone's built, you know. Everyone's got different talents and stuff they're good at and stuff they're not so good at. So I was like, you know what, I don't have to be, you know, great at all this stuff. I can just be great at a couple of things if I want. And as long as I find someone that likes me for me, then why not, right? So, although a lot of people, you know, may not be ready for relationships and stuff, just keep it in mind, you don't have to be perfect either, you know. Just, you know, in a place where your pain that you've got doesn't negatively impact the person you're with, I think, you know. Like, you can have arguments with them and stuff, like every couple has that. But, you know, just be in a place where you can be with this person and your trauma isn't going to negatively affect them, you know. Like, you can still have stuff you deal with, but maybe that'll help you through it too, you know. And that said, don't rely on someone for your happiness, but, you know, you don't have to be top of the world, everything's perfect, everything's going right all the time, and I cannot date a person until I am at least of this quality, you know. So just do it so that, you know, it's not going to hurt that person, you know. So yeah, we had a small tattoo talk earlier. Do you plan on having more? I do, yeah. So I got another tattoo recently on my arm. My forearm's almost completely covered now, but I've got kind of a bit that's not. So I think for my next tattoo, I'm going to have either an N7 logo on my upper arm, or my back, or my chest. And I'm also going to have him fill in the little bits around my arm that are still skin kind of thing. So I can have, like, because I've got two main tattoos where it's like, you know, cyborg under the skin. And I'm going to ask him to go over all the bits that are still human and say, can you add little, like, you know, torn skin bits here and there and everywhere, so it looks like, you know, this arm is just completely cyborg, so it doesn't look like two tattoos, so it looks like a whole arm sleeve thing, you know, because at the moment they just look like two tattoos on an arm. I want it to look like a sleeve, you know. So yeah, I want to get that finished. But the N7 logo, I think, is going to be next. I think I might have it in black, but I don't know. If I do, it'll probably be on my chest or something. But or maybe I'll make it mechanical on the arm. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I've got to still draw up the stuff for my tattoo artist, but yeah, definitely more, definitely coming. I just got to draw them up. I'll just kill this guy really quick. 1 sec, chat. Damn, motherfucker. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. It does get easier with time. You just get used to it. My Blu-ray just plays has about 30 videos I watch whenever stuff gets to me. You're right, seriously. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm glad my anger helps other people. It's weird how like my anger and stuff on video games helps other people. I don't understand it, but hey, I'll keep doing it. People who are angry have tips to feel better. I'm on my laptop, so I've got to kind of scroll with a trackpad here, and that's about as fun as you can imagine. I feel that I was in 2 bad relationships, one where it's claustrophobic and the other completely ignored and shit. People helped me so much along the way, and it helps so much. Yeah, and the thing is, like, you ain't gonna, like, you know, if people are in the world, you ain't gonna do it all on your own, you know? Try not to, at the same time, you know, put your burdens on other people, if you can, to the point where it's all you talk about. But you can have, you know, a deep and meaningful with, you know, a person from time to time, or a close friend, or, you know, it's just as long as it's not like, again, as long as your pain's not negatively impacting anyone else, you know, you can just talk about it with them and stuff. And as long as they're willing to, because you got to remember that not everyone's always in a place to talk about somebody else's mental health, because maybe they're not doing so well on their own, you know. So I guess it's just kind of a situation where you have to play it by ear, really. There's no absolute rule in it, so just assess the sitch, you know. Teach you about moving on as well. Live lesson. Oh god. See, I do this all the time. I talk on one point and I just lose chat. I'm sorry. Life lesson I learned when Cat passed away years ago is that no matter how much we love someone, that will eventually leave our lives, and we have to learn to cherish the good you had with them. That's a good lesson to take. Yeah, it is a good lesson to take, to appreciate people while you have them. Hello, XLHD. Yeah, in a relationship, I have to think about people, make time for it, and all that kind of stuff. It's just so complicated. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Like, a relationship isn't something to be taken lightly. A relationship is work. You know, it's not something people just casually enter into. Like, you're taking a whole another person under your wing. So yeah, absolutely, it's definitely work. And I'm not trying to convince you, like, you know, relationships are for you and stuff like that. If you don't want them, that's fine. That's cool. That's your gig. You know, and you can kick it alone. That's fine. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's at the same time, while you gotta, like, I'm not really look after someone, but sometimes. At the same time, while it's work, they're putting in work as well, and you kind of become a team, you know, and it's the team aspect that I like, you know, taking on whatever shit the world throws at us together, and, you know, when I'm down, they can help me, when they're down, I can help them, and, you know, it's like a mini support thing, and, you know, I don't think there's anyone that people are closer to than the people they get with, you know. I mean, some people, they say they operate differently. I think your significant other is, you know, named significant other because they're significant, you know. So it is somebody I think you're going to be closest to. I don't know. I mean, I've not had like an amazing relationship yet, but I'm still willing to try. But if you don't want to be in a relationship, that's cool. You ain't gotta be. It's not for everyone. Some people just don't like. There's some people that are asexual and stuff as well, right? They're just not attracted to people at all. And that's cool. And you ain't got to be that to be alone. You can just be alone if you want. Like, the good thing about life is that you can choose what you want to do. You know, like, there are some, you know, boundaries and stuff like that. But, you know, almost pretty much, you can choose what you want to do. Wait, it's your birthday soon? No, it's already past this year. No, it's not until next year now. Not until well into next year. 50-50 on that one. Sometimes a relationship can really light up a dark time in your life. It can, yeah. At the same time, though, it's difficult because you can't really enter a relationship where you aren't ready for it. Especially if, like, you know, the worst thing I think is to enter a relationship just like as you're really suffering from really bad issues. Because at the same time, like, while you know, it's great to be with somebody, you kind of got to be, like, as Quep said earlier, it's a lot of work. You're looking after somebody else as well as yourself, you know. You're taking someone else's feelings and time into consideration from then on. You know, it's not just you rocking the rodeo, you know. So, like, you know, you got to kind of make sure that you're in a decent enough place so that you can do that for them, you know, so that you can, you know, for instance, if you're sad and depressed all day and they're like, oh, I'm going to help you through that stuff, and you're like, yeah, cool, let's get in a relationship, eventually they're going to have a tough day too. And if you're like really depressed and you're struggling to focus on anything but your own problems, how are you going to help them when they're depressed, you know? And it's not fair on them. So I think you really got to be in a not a perfect place, but at least a decent place yourself. I mean, like, I've still got my issues, you know. Like, I'm not perfect. I've still got shit I got to deal with, but you know, I'm most of the way there, I think. Or I don't know, working on it. At least to the point where it's not gonna affect anything I get into with anyone, you know. Like, I'll let them know, like, this is the shit I'm dealing with, but I'm not gonna let it like impact you, you know. So yeah, stuff like that. Dog Muncher, hey Blue. Hello, Dog Muncher. Very antisocial with a go into situation with girls I don't know, and that's one of the reasons I've never had a girlfriend. I'm 16, by the way, and never knew how to get into relationships. That's cool, Vivilda. I mean, I had one relationship when I was 14. Well, I had 3, but then I didn't get into another relationship after that until I was 23. So yeah, I was like in the same place pretty much, dude. Like, I had a couple of relationships that were, again, I was 14, so they weren't that great. And then I didn't get another one until I was 23. There's nothing wrong with that, really. I mean, you know, the thing is, like, the only thing that's really wrong with that is just the pressure that other people put on it. Like, you know, you see everyone getting into relationships, and you can't help but think, oh, you know, why am I not getting into relationships? Is there something wrong with me? And it's not really, no. It's just you're more picky than other people, or you're more fussy than other people, or, you know, just you have different requirements, and that's cool. Like, you know, not everyone, like, some personality types are suited to a lot of relationships and stuff like that. And, like, for instance, even one-night stands. Like, I don't think my personality type is suited to a one-night stand. Like, I couldn't really do that. You know, I get attached. I get attached to people. I get attached to inanimate objects. I've got, like, a fucking school bag that I got in university, and I've had it since I was fucking 18. I'm 24 now, and, I still have it, and the thing is, it's falling apart. It's got like some of the peeling, like the layer stuff inside has come off, and it started like staining things, kind of, in a way. So like there's like some things that are like a dark blue kind of thing. Like I had this white polar bear toy in there, and it got smudged in this blue stuff. But I refuse to throw it away because I'm attached to this stupid fucking bag, and not just because it's just because it's been with me for so long. Like, it hasn't done anything except hold my things, which it's supposed to, and it's a fucking bag, you know. Like, it's just what I am. It's just who I am, you know. It's just one of my bits, I guess. You know, the bits about me. I get attached to stupid inanimate objects. Like, you know, someone will throw a teddy bear aside. I'm like, no, how could you? Like, you know, like, I feel bad for things even when I have no business doing so. So, I mean, it's just a fucking bastard. And it's just personality types, that's all. It's nothing wrong with you, dude. Like, you know, if that's what you're thinking anyway. It's just, hey, it's just how the cookie crumbles, that's all. You will get into a relationship eventually if you want one. You will meet someone that's right for you, and someone that's, you're like, hey, this person's pretty cool. And they'll think the same for you, so don't worry about it. Like, you know, you think there aren't, like, antisocial girls out there as well? Like, there's a lot of people that are antisocial. It's not just on one specific trait, you know. Like, a lot of people deal with it. But you find a way to meet them people, you know, and whether that's online, in real life, speed dating stuff, wherever, you know. You could meet someone in like on a fucking garbage route. Like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it really doesn't. Like, as long as you like them, what else matters, you know? So I wouldn't worry about it, dude. Like, if you want to meet someone, eventually you will. You know, you'll go down the paths you're supposed to, and things will work out. And the thing is, like, I can't tell you how specifically they work out. I don't know your circumstances. I don't know your life. I'm also not a fortune teller, but they always usually do. You know, tough times eventually have a way of going away. You know, and things do get better. So don't worry about it too much. And if anything, just take the time that you've got now. Take the time to, like, you know, focus on stuff. Like, try and maybe develop a new hobby, make some more awesome stuff, or You know, build up your talents. And the thing is, like, I've met people through YouTube before, like, you know, and just like maybe you could do like art and some stuff, and then maybe you post your art online, and people are like, wow, your art's cool, and you meet someone, and they're like, hey, I draw too, I'm antisocial too, hey, what's up, you know, like, you know, you maybe meet someone that way. So just be yourself, do your stuff, and have faith that it'll work out, you know. Have faith. I've had it. Oh god, hang on. Ugh. Right, I'll get away from these guys for a sec. Thinking of doing the same with my sleeves. I had a lot of film my friends growing up, never dated until recently. At 16, I wouldn't really worry about relationships or anything unless they fall into your lap. Yeah, like there's not a lot of pressure to go into one, you know, at this age, at that age, at this age. I'm saying this age as if I'm 16. I'm not 16. But you know, like it's just whenever you're ready, dude. And you know, don't put pressure on yourself that I have to be in a relationship now because all my friends are. I'm like, so what, bro? So what, you know? Because the thing is, you might find that a young relationship isn't for you, you know. It's never too late to meet the person you're meant to be with. Like, some people don't meet people until they're 40, and you might be thinking, you know, I don't want to wait till I'm 40 to meet someone, and you won't. You'll meet people before then. They might not be who you're meant to be with, but it's as I said, like, you gotta just really do yourself, you know, do your own hobbies, do, you know, stuff online, do what you enjoy. Eventually, you know, you can meet people through that, or you might meet people through your job, and you know, it has a way of, you know, happening. And if you're antisocial and you want to meet someone, maybe the person meant for you isn't antisocial, and they like the look of you, and they're like, hey, you know, my name's, I don't know, you know, my name's Cool Girl 119, you know, I don't fucking know, but you know, it's tough to explain because I can't just say it'll always work out because I can't predict the future. But have the tough times ever lasted before? You know, have they ever been all day, every day, non-stop? No. And even if they have, it's only lasted for a while, right? Eventually you got a break. And it's the same with being single, dude. You know, you can be single for a long time. Eventually it will end. Just gotta keep at it and use the time wisely, that's all. These fucking zombies. I fell behind on chats. Fucking bollocks. What? Die. Yay! Owie, 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 owie. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that zombie, and that was your fault. I wanted to do this thing. Anger. I gotta get the diary. Right. I fell behind on chats. Gib. Down here. This one. Take the book. Gib. There you go. Enjoy. Okay. See, this is why I wanted to do it later, so only one zombie follows me around when I'm doing this shit. Because they all fucking follow me, and it's quite frustrating. Especially in this area. This area sucks. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, they all run away. I forgot about that. Oh well. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Hello. Wow. Fucking big red fucker just smacked me around the forehead. Ow. It's not very cash money. There you go. Enjoy. I think that one's optional. I don't actually think you need to do that one, but yeah, take that one. Do you run away now? Do you run away? I don't think so. Anyway. Oh! I need some armor. Move, please. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go down here. Sorry, guys. I am just I'm in the worst place because they spawn fucking everywhere in here. So I'll move it on soon. There we go. In fact, I'm gonna get out of this underground before I start looking at chat again because they just spawn through fucking everything. So I'm just gonna get out like that. You see what I mean? Like, it's just fucking awful in here. Right. Anyone needs to try to start a conversation? Feels awkward, feel free to contact me. I'm gonna give the awkward note myself, so you'll be in a good place. I mean, oh shit, I forgot to do this, but let me actually put a Discord link in chat. Because, if you want, you can join our Discord and talk to people there. There's loads of us in there. I'm just gonna put it in the chat really quick. I forgot to do it at the start of the stream, because I was doing everything else. So if I just grab this one, and I put this link. I'm just going to test it if it's right first. Is it that one? There we go. If I go in here and I put this and I pin it to the top, then I don't have to keep sending it in. So there we go. If you join that link that I've just pinned at the top of chat, it will link you to our Discord, and you can join there. There's a load of awesome people that you can talk to and get to know. And maybe you'll meet someone in there. I think some people have met in there already. Hello, my little poggy gamer. Hello, Isaac. How drunk are you? Blue, how are you? Absolute beauty. Hello, Rach. I'm doing okay. I appreciate the compliment. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Chilling like a villain. Kicking back, you know how it is. Morning, Blue Balls. Hello, Nova. Hello. Started working and really learned how to connect with people. That's the thing, yeah. Because, like, I'm quite antisocial as well. Or at least I was. But at my job, I somehow developed a work mode. So now at kind of work, like my job involved speaking to a lot of people on a daily basis, even though it's mostly IT oriented, because I had to be part of a team. And I developed a work mode, you know, a social mode for when I'm out and about and I need to get stuff done. And I still have a blue mode for when I want to talk to people one-on-one and, you know, talk with them and get real and stuff. But, you know, there's a work mode I have as well, and you do, you know, you develop that. And the thing is, at 16, like, you know, you're in school, you ain't really got the pressure to be anyone but yourself. You haven't got to do things, like, apart from, you know, exams and stuff, and focus on yourself. Because really, you can go through school and not talk to anybody if you don't want to. Although it's mega lonely. But at work, you kind of have to, because you kind of have to do your job to make money. So it forces you to be a bit more open about stuff. So yeah, I mean, you develop over time as well. Like, who you are now won't be who you are eventually, you know? So just give it time. I mean, I'm not the same person I was when I was 16. But yeah. 15, never had relationships, so I've had a lot of time for school. And hey, I mean, that's a good attitude as well, to be fair. Like, if you got a lot of time for school and spend a lot of time focusing on your studies, you get a good job where you don't have to worry about money and stuff, you know, you can just, you know, do well. And that's good too, you know. Usually it's circumstance, people around you being shit. I'm not sure what that's relate to. Back off, dog. I need some more perks in a bit. I don't know why I keep fucking singing that thing now. I'm trying to scroll with a trackpad and it is AIDS. I hate it. Oh my god. I preferred my MacBook. Jesus Christ. I hate this. That sounds like a fucking rich flex, but it's just a work laptop that they gave me. My last one I had a MacBook, and this one I have a Windows laptop, and the trackpad is considerably worse. I hate it. You die, and you, please. Wow, okay, rude. Pardon me. Right, hashtag please the legend. Thank you, Gene. I feel you... Mother! I feel you, Blue. I have a bag from high school I haven't thrown away either. Oh, the bag. That's where... See, that's where I am in chat. That's how far behind I fall away. That's how far I fall behind when I go on these stupid rants. Blue, what do you think about stuff like KAM? I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to, Medegi. You'll have to let me know. Blue is the reason I started streaming solely for the purpose of allowing people to place and let out their issues in an anonymous environment with strangers. Yeah, exactly. Cool girl 119. Had a stutter. As I've got on, all that fear to act goes away. Yeah, I mean, as I said, you grow up and you do stuff, and you develop in certain ways, and shit gets easier, you know. And you don't think it happened now. You think, oh, you know, he's talking shit, you know, I'm never going to change and stuff. You will, bro. You will. Things will happen to you. Stuff will shape your experiences. Things will get easier. Some things will get harder. But things will happen and you will change as a person. And, you know, if you can change in a good way, that's, you know, for the best if you can. But it also depends on how you react to kind of things that happen to you. So, you know, give it a whirl, my leggy. Things will change. You will get better at talking to people, and hey, maybe you'll get into a place where you can be like, oh shit, here's a woman I really like. She's pretty cool. She's got like fucking Action Man stuff. I love Action Man. Action Man's super fucking cool. She'd be like, yo, Action Man, I also love Action Man. Let's date. You'd be like, fuck yeah, bro. And then, I mean, that's pretty much word for word of how it will go. I'm joking, but I mean, yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that, really. Sometimes, you know, you can just be like, hey, you know, I like Action Man. Do you like Action Man? You'd be like, yeah, I like Action Man. You want to nerd out about Action Man? It's like, yeah. Then while you're nerding out about Action Man, you look into her eyes and you're like, shit, her eyes when she fucking talks about Action Man, bro, she really fucking loves this thing. She's actually kind of hot when she's talking about something she really likes, you know? You discover, oh shit, you like listening to people talk about their passions, and at the same time, you kind of like this Action Man, and you like this girl, and you like this girl more than you might like Action Man, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. Is Blue doing the Easter eggs? Yeah, I've done them before, but it's just something to do other than mindlessly kill zombies. Already joined, it's very good. It's very cash money. Thank you. It is very cash money, yes. I do like this server. I actually built most of it. Well, what hasn't started it? I have fleshed it out over time into the place it is today. And I'm proud to say it's one of our greatest assets, I believe. So yeah. That's mostly due to the people that are in it, because we managed to weed out the people that aren't very cash money. So yeah. I have a work mode too, so yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like it just switches on automatically. Like for me, it just switches on when someone I don't know talks to me now. You know, I'm just like, oh, hello. Oh, what you need? Oh, I'm a thick king. I do know that. Thank you though. I'm gonna move on. I got some shopping to do. I gotta maintain this plump booty. But thank you for the compliment. You know, it's stuff like that. But real me, it'd be like, oh, you like my booty, you voluptuous beast. You know, you have a work mode, you have a person mode, and that's cool. It's just something that helps you get through it. You know. So you know, maybe people won't compliment you on your butt, but they might be like, hey, cool jumper, yeah. I love Buzz Lightyear. You'd be like, bro, so do I. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm just talking shit, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, if you do the things you enjoy, eventually you might meet some people that enjoy the same things. You know, if you end up going to university, join a society for the shit you like, right? Like maybe you fucking like video games. I can pretty much assure you that almost all universities will have a video game society, and you will meet people there, both boys and girls. So don't worry about it. And new people will come on each year as well, so you'll meet people. So honestly, don't worry about it. People everywhere. There are pretty girls and pretty guys in every city. Blue, me and Blue was way different when we were younger. Oh, Black Dog, no, oh, that's you. Scout Pug. Sorry, I forgot your name then for a moment. I was thinking of Suter. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's your account, isn't it? Yeah, we were. I haven't actually talked to you since we were younger, so I don't know how different you are now, but I imagine so. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely learned a lot. It's been a long time. I think I last spoke to you when you were 14. I think. Scout Pug, right? And I was not 16, but around there, I think, maybe 17. I don't know. I don't actually know where our age difference is, but it was back in the Halo Clan days, which was so long ago now. I'm not even sure which clan it was in. I think was it the Apris clan? I think I don't even remember. So that's so long ago. Some of the most amazing people in the 14 out of 10 recommend. Blue, how bad is Drunk Isaac? I've met him in person. Drunk Isaac is a dog. I won't say anything more because I don't want to get him in trouble. But he's a dog, bro. If anyone needs help with math, look in general chat. When we get a PC, I can join your Discord server. You can join it on your phone if you want. There's a mobile app too. I'm a thick king. Yes, I know. I try Shane normally, but normally I have to help my mother around the house. I'm actually caught up on chat. Look at that. I'm actually caught up. Wow. I didn't actually expect to catch up. I expected there to be like 2 more pages of scrolling, but I actually caught up. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, although it is difficult to get to know people, it's not difficult to meet people, you know? And, you know, if someone at least shows a viable interest in you, then sure, go for it, approach it. And even if not, just be friends, right? Maybe they've got a friend that's into you, or, you know, because people matchmake and shit, right? Like, my mom and dad, they met through someone who matchmakes them. Oh, shit. Like, my mom had a friend who knew my dad's brother, and she was like, "I've got the perfect guy for you." And they've been married. Fuck, how long have they been married now? 21 years, I think. So yeah, honestly, just put yourself out there. Do the stuff you love, and don't be afraid to be yourself. Because the thing is, as well, on the street, on the train, on the bus, whatever, even in fucking traffic, right? How many people do you see sitting there staring at their phones, bro? And how boring is it? How, like, I look at people staring at their phones in public, and the first word that comes to mind is zombie. Like, not like these zombies. These zombies have more personality than them. But it's like, you know, it's just boring, isn't it? Right? So, if you're in public, try not to be one of those people that looks down at your phone all the time. Like, don't sit on the train and look at your phone. And in a way, I've been guilty of this because I sometimes put headphones on, so that keeps me from talking to people. And that's, I guess that's in a way doing it. But try and, like, you know, keep your eyes up, look around. Maybe you'll make eye contact with someone, and maybe they'll smile at you, and you'll be like, "Hey, what's up? I saw you looking at me from over there. Do you want to see my Pokemon cards? I carry a deck with me at all times. They're pretty fucking cool." And she'll be like, "Hell yeah, bro, I want to see your Pokemon cards. What's that about?" And it's like, boom, here it is. You spend the whole train journey showing her your shiny Charizard, and she's like, "Bro, oh my god, this is so cool. I have to get off now. This is my stop." It's like, "Hey, here's my number. If you want to talk more about my shiny Rayquaza, hit me up." Boom, you've made a friend, you've met somebody, you know? And, you know, it's not as easy as that, especially in the UK as well, because people are quite awkward in the UK, but, you know, it's just, keep your head up, look around, talk to people, you know, even if you should ask, if you're afraid to, like, approach someone, say, "Hey, you got the time?" And you just ask them for the time, you know? And then, you know, if they pull out their phone, maybe you say something about their phone background, or you say, you know, let's say you're sitting someone next to someone on a train, right? Be like, "Hey, you got the time? Oh, cool. Where you headed, by the way?" They're like, "Oh, I'm headed to Harborough or something," you know? Like, "Oh, cool. What's in Harborough for you?" Like, "Oh, my family." It's like, "Oh, you going to visit your family and stuff?" You know? Like, there's so many things you can latch onto. And if you're in a conversation or on a date with someone, if you say no to a question, don't just say no. You know, because the thing is, I was watching this show on Netflix, Love on the Spectrum. It's about autistic people that date, and the woman that talks to the people, she says, "Listen, when we're doing a conversation, we say yes, but we don't just say no, do we? Because if you just say no, it leaves the other person nowhere to move in the conversation. So if someone says, 'Do you like painting?' you say no, and they're like, 'Oh, okay, I guess I won't talk to me more about painting.' Where do they go from that? Don't just say that. Say, 'No, I don't like painting, but what I do prefer is this.' Then boom, you've got another topic to talk about, you know? So there's lots of little things you can do to start conversation. And hey, it's not always going to work out. You're not going to always start conversations with someone. And sometimes they might think you're weird, but I mean, shit, it's worth a try, right? Like, you spoke to someone, they're like, "Oh, you know, I'm not really into it. Can you please leave me alone?" It's like, cool, fine, it's whatever's. But you keep doing it. You keep talking to random strangers. You're eventually going to meet one you like. And maybe they'll like you. And they'll be like, "Hey, it's pretty cool you're talking to me right now. People don't usually do that." You know? So, just give it a whirl, girl. You know, fucking put yourself out there. You know, and you will meet people. It's hard to get to know people, but it's not hard to meet people. So, you know, just any little tips you can get for carrying on conversations, starting conversations, collect them, bro. Like Pokemon cards. But yeah, I think you're giving me topic of tomorrow's stream, Blue. Hey, nice. Welcome to the bottom. Hey, congrats, Blue, and catching up. Here at the bottom is 23:57. 23:57. Oh, you must be an hour ahead. Unless you're talking about, I don't think we've been live for this. Wow, we've been live for over an hour already. Wow, that was so fast. I'm in America, not in Europe, so guys, things might be different. I don't know if you're in Europe, I just assume that. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the UK, so yeah, Europe. But I think it's easy. Well, I don't know if it's easy to talk to people in America, but I feel like people in America do talk more than people in the UK. People in the UK, we can be quite awkward sometimes, you know. I think we're even worse than the rest of the world for looking at our phones all the time, you know. And we have that fucking awkward UK little, you know, where you raise your eyebrows at someone as you walk past them and tuck your lips in, you know? You're like, you know, I don't know why I did the face. You can't see what I'm doing, but you know the face I'm talking about? Anyone from the UK, you know the face I'm talking about? Yeah, like, the UK is notoriously awkward. But the good thing about these tips, they work universally around the world, because people are people, whether, you know, you're in America, England, Sweden, wherever. Just ask people the time if you want. Hear their voice, start talking to them. You know, these tips are universal, bro. Universal. I'm in America, North Carolina. Accent's so nice and just getting some people. It's a good point. A lot of the people in the UK are a bit awkward. Yeah, they are. You know, but for instance, when I was you know, going around with you at Comic-Con, Tom, like we had a good chat, and I'd only just met you. You know, so it's not hard. It can be done. You know, you just talk with people with something you know they're interested in, and if you don't know what they're interested in, find out by asking them the time. You know, it's just, as I said, you can build off of stuff. You know, I keep saying, you know, I don't know if anyone's keeping count, but if you take a shot every time you say, you know, you might be drunk. I'm gonna get banned from the Discord for talking math language. Oh no. Rayquaza is slower than a mill tank. How are legendary dragons slower than a cow? Well, it's a big dragon, right? And the cow's got, like, you know, I don't know. I don't know, actually. You win. Oh, I fell behind on chat again. Fuck! I only just caught up! Talking to people I don't know. British people waffle, though. Well, hey, you know, sometimes people find that endearing. You know, if someone got flustered... I mean, no one's ever done this, because I am not an intimidating guy or, you know, scary in any way whatsoever, or even attractive and stuff. But if someone got flustered talking to me, I'd probably find it pretty endearing, you know? Like, I'd be like, hey, you know, why are you nervous? You know, I mean, maybe that's the wrong thing to ask, but I'd be like, are you nervous? Like, what's up, yo? Like, you out of breath or something? And then, you know, just ask people about themselves. People like talking about themselves. I like talking about myself. And I've got, like, zero self-esteem, so, you know. I'm not from the UK, but I know the exact face you just made that we couldn't see. Yeah, exactly. People know the face, right? The raised eyebrows, the tucked-in lips, like, you know, people know the face. You know what I'm talking about. Stream is delayed at 3 minutes. I don't know why. It's not. It's just I'm really slow at catching up on the chat. The stream is not delayed. I'm just really shit at keeping up on the chat. It's that's how bad it is that people think the stream's delayed. That's how much I fall behind on chat. It's actually fucking great. It's something I meme all the time, that I fall behind in chat, and it's, wow, it's actually noticeable. It's not just me being like, oh, I'm shit. It's like, wow, this guy's really slow. Hey, hope you well. Hey, Lizzie, I'm doing okay. Hope you're kicking it back as well, chilling like a villain. Hope it's going okay for you, kiddo. Reach out if it's not. Booming situation. Can't choose if you should buy Battlefield 2042. It's not 25% sale. A lot of YouTubers say it's bad, and a lot of YouTubers say it's good. What do you think? Bro, I'm not the person to ask. I don't have it. I don't have a PS5, so I haven't played it. If you really want to know, ask people in the Discord. I know a lot of people in the Discord have a PS5, so find out in there. But I am unfortunately not the person to ask. If it was me, I would be buying nerd games. I am a massive, huge nerd on story games and stuff. I just play COD mostly because, again, it's kind of what I'm known for. And I still prefer the nerdier mode on this, which is the zombies. So I'm not the person to ask, man. I wish I had the info, but I don't. I'm sorry. It's fine, Blue Law. This is cheering me up as I might have depression. I'm sorry to hear that, Bella. But it's good that you're waiting, like, until it gets diagnosed, because a lot of people are really keen to just, you know, self-diagnose and say, I'm this, I'm that, and, you know, kind of have people feeling bad for themselves. But, you know, it's good that you're waiting to get it seen. I'm sorry that you're going through that, Bella, but if there's anything specific you want to talk about that you don't mind talking about on stream, give it a whirl, girl. We'll talk it out, you know. But you don't gotta. You can just sit and listen. I know some people do that. They just sit and listen to me talk about other people's problems, because sometimes people have a similar problem, right? And even then, like, you know, Action Bee was talking about something the other day that wasn't even related to me, but, you know, I thought about it and used it to help improve myself a little bit. So, you know, it's stuff like that. Ah! I got caught Got caught slacking with a SCH. Slacking. Blue's comment 30 minutes ago to get to the bottom of comments the next live stream. Honestly, there's been live streams where I've just not caught up to chat and I'll be like, sorry guys, I have to go now. I haven't caught up on the rest of the stream. Like, it's fucking fully happened before. I'm so bad at it. But it's because I go off on fucking rants and shit. But I guess this is the main point of the stream too, right? So yeah, I guess I'm doing what it's intended for, but this is just how it goes. Oh, max level. Oh, isn't that nice? I should use another gun now, shouldn't I? Let's see what we get from the box. Go away. Not super keen. Oh, that scope is going to have to come off. Fell behind on chat. Man, I don't know, I subscribe to this person, but I like him a lot. Thank you, Doge. Welcome. Good to know I can make a good first impression. Yeah, I know, right? Like a week previous to that, I hate only tuned into one of your deep streams. You're a bit down. I was a bit nervous knowing you read a couple of my comments. It's all good, man. I mean, you met me in person. I'm not scary. I'm not like, you know, like no one has ever said like you're quite scary. No one has ever said that to me. You know, so you ain't gotta be scared of me, bro. Like you ain't gotta be nervous around me. Like I'm just as goofy as the next guy. So it's cool, honestly. Like, so yeah, don't be nervous around me. Honestly, add me on Discord because I might have to. But I'm gonna go lurk, have a nice stream. No worries, Lizzie. I think I might have removed you just because, as I think I mentioned earlier in the stream, I don't know if you were here, but basically I was having a bit of a rough time, and I do this thing when I'm really in the thick of it, where I push all of my friends away, and I you know refuse help, and part of that is I unfriend everyone. And it's such a toxic thing that fucking happens, but I'm finally getting a lid on it. But I hate it. It's by far my worst trait when I get in that state and in that way. But it's a bit easier now. So if I removed you, it wasn't personal. It was just I hated myself, and I didn't think I was worthy of having friends. So it wasn't personal. But that's why, basically, it happened. I've fallen behind that chat again. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's the fucking beeping on the game. I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was my laptop. When we will get a roast blue stream. Oh, I don't know if I could take that. I'm a whittle baby. I don't know if I could being roasted. Nah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video one day, like guys roast me. But it would just all be personality stuff, and I'd be like, oh god. The thing is, like I would be like, yeah, roast me, guys, do your worst, and people would say shit like, and then in the background I'd be like, God, is that really what people think? You know, like that's the fucking shit I'd do. So, I mean, yeah, maybe one day, maybe when I can not be such a bitch about it. But I'm joking. But I mean, yeah, maybe someday. I don't know. It's good, so underrated. No, don't hurt me. And deserves the best. Love watching. Keep up the grind. Thank you, Reese. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you, my friend. Very kind. I'm glad that, like, you know, a lot of people do say we're underrated as a group, and I like that because it means not just I'm doing well, that everyone's doing well as well. And I like to see my friends doing well. Gives me great pleasure. I used to get really jealous about it, but now I'm just happy. That dog. Everyone gets the sock. I remember there's memes like that. Come back through the sock. Oh, it did it. Wow, that was quick. Not much sucking required. That's what she said. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You know, I forgot the McDonald's theme tune the other day. I was like, why can't I remember this? It was honestly the biggest shock of my life. I forgot the McDonald's theme tune. It was scary, bro. I was like, bro, I must have Alzheimer's. It was scary. Hey Blue, how's your day going? Hello, XDMX. It's going good. It's going good. I'm chilling like a villain. Been pretty much gaming all afternoon. You know, the thing is, you know what? My sister invited a bunch of friends round tonight, and I was totally going to go hang out with them. But then Dan was like, I want to stream. And then I was like, I want to stream. I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to stream as well. So they've all been chilling downstairs, and I've been up here streaming all night, all afternoon. Literally since I finished work, I've been on streams. So yeah, I'm feeling so down right now for no reason. So I'm gonna just watch this. I'm sorry to hear about Patrick. I think sometimes I get like that too. You know, I just feel down for no reason. And you know what? The thing is, I get angry at myself because I'm like, you know, I've got nothing to be mad about. I'm a YouTuber with, you know, people that watch me and people that say, you know, they love me every day and they love my content. I'm like, why am I fucking depressed? And I get mad at myself for being depressed. And then I remember, you know, we're all human. Everyone gets depressed and everyone gets sad about something. And no matter how good your life is, it will kind of come back to the middle. And that's kind of a depressing thought sometimes. But it's like, you know, you're allowed to be sad. You don't have to be angry at yourself for being sad. Like, it's going to happen to everyone. We're all human. We're all... Because things I used to think, you know, I should never get angry. I must never get angry and stuff like that. The thing is, you're going to get angry. You're going to get sad. You're going to get happy. You're going to experience emotions because guess what? You're human and it's going to happen. You know, if we weren't, we'd be robots. We're all going to have good and bad emotions. The thing is, I used to think to myself as well, like, you know, oh, God, right, it's a little bit TMI, but especially, like, you know, when you got the horn, you're like, oh, God, I'm such a bad person. Why am I, you know, why have I got the horn? It's like, the thing is, it's human to have the horn. It's human, you know, so as long as you're not hurting anybody with it, it's, you know, it's the emotions you're going to feel. So it's, you know, it's just what's going to happen, and you just got to accept it, kind of thing, you know? Just not, like, put too much pressure on yourself and, again, expect yourself to be perfect. So, you know, it's a difficult one. Sometimes you can get down for no reason, or maybe it's just not any big reason as well. Like, it's lots of little reasons, and it's like, you know, it's loads of shit bugging you, and you're just like, I need a break, you know? Like, shit like that. Sometimes it just happens. I also use humour for everything, too. Oh, Zambies behind me. I fell behind a chat again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There's not much to talk about, honestly, but with my hip and everything, it brings me down. I overthink about everything too, and it just sucks. You know what? I so know what overthinking is like. You know what really helps me with my overthinking is I say what I thought from thought to thought. So if let's say, right, someone says hello, and then takes, you know, let's say they say hey, I reply to them instantly. They take about 10 minutes to reply, and they're like, oh, sorry, I was doing this, and I'm like, oh God, why did they take so long to reply? You know, why did they, you know, why am I such a sucker for saying hello straight away? You know, what am I just, you know, an option to them? Am I a priority and stuff? And the thing is, then you say it out loud, and you're like, how stupid does that fucking sound? Why don't I just believe them as they are my friend and I trust them, and why don't I just accept the fact that, hey, they had something to do and they couldn't reply straight away, and why don't I just believe that until they give me reason to otherwise, you know? So, like, something that helps with overthinking is just saying your thought processes out loud, because you're like, how stupid do I fucking sound right now? That's clearly not what's happening, you know? Just, like, say it out loud and you will realise it. You'll be like, what the fuck? But, you know, as for the hip thing, it really fucking sucks. I wish I could do something for you with that, but otherwise you just gotta wait it out, kiddo. And I am sorry that you're having to go through that, because it's not fair on you, and it's really not. But it gives you another date to look forward to in February, right? So I just hope you can find stuff to occupy yourself with until then, and hopefully just maybe it doesn't flare up as much. Maybe it's more in the winter. I'm not entirely sure what the thing is, but you know, hopefully it will get a little bit easier for you, or at least maybe the time will fly quickly, or at the very least you can keep yourself distracted and do other stuff, you know. But yeah, don't worry, it will be over soon, so don't worry. No worries, I do it too, it's okay. Thank you, Lizzie, I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Honestly, I push all my friends away. And we haven't talked in ages, and the thing is, I still think you're fab, you know? I still think you're great, so let's talk again, you know? Like, you know, we're good friends, and needn't let our mental health, I don't know what the mental high, I don't know. Anyway, our problems, let's not let that get in the way of it, you know? Because I think you're pretty cool. So, and yeah, and I think the server misses you, by the way. I know you popped into the other day and you popped out, but, you know, people miss you. I think, as far as I know, everyone that knows you from back then still thinks the world of you. And the surveys, it's pretty calm now. You know, there's all the people that used to cause a lot of stress, they aren't there anymore. So, you know, it's not a pressure saying you know come back now. You don't have to. I'm just saying it's a lot more chill now. You know, we haven't met anyone that does our head in, and we removed the mental health channel where people would talk about their problems all the time. And it's good. It's a good idea in theory, like a mental health channel, but at the same time, a lot of people keep it muted because with so many people with so many mental health problems and everyone reading about it every day, it kind of starts to wear you down. And we kind of learned that most people had it muted, so we got rid of it and kind of asked people to, you know, use other platforms to talk about that stuff because it literally got everyone down, and it was the most depressing channel in the server, and we removed it. And it was a difficult thing. Again, it sounds like a good idea in theory, you know, a place where people can talk about their problems, but it doesn't always work out that way. Friends guy gets hit by severe storms. USA almost 1,000 tornadoes per year. So it's very likely the conditions are perfect for hails and tornadoes and other stuff. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But thankfully we've got weather warnings and people can evacuate and stuff. Thankfully in the UK we're quite fortunate in that we don't experience a lot of that. But your friends hopefully will be okay because they have measures that they can follow and stuff like that. And just, you know, insurance and, you know, they'll get help from the government if their, you know, houses kind of get torn apart by the tornadoes and stuff. So I'm sorry to hear that, but we do have, thankfully, measures in place as a society to deal with stuff like that. I wish there was something I could do about it personally. I can't, unfortunately. These booty cheeks aren't thick enough to clap together to make a gust of wind that would dispel that tornado. I wish they were. They're almost there, but not quite. But yeah, I do hope it will get better. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought my cheeks into that. Blue, can you accept the Discord friend request of my thing, Gajard emblem, so I can flex on my friends? I laughed, now I can't remember what I was going to say in chat. Came across your TikTok page last month. We spent at least an hour watching, even got the missus to watch your TikTok. Ah, nice, thank you. I'm doing good, Reese. Hope you and the missus are doing okay too. Oh, what was that? You try to scratch me. I do not like it. Oh, I need to sneeze, hang on. Oh, it's gone! My nose is playing games. What's that about? Anyway. Uh-oh. The thing is, I scroll to the bottom of chat, and then it doesn't, and it skips a bunch, and I have to go back up. I hate the trackpad! Ah! Right, stop it for a minute. Go to that. Hang on. Boom. Right, goodbye. Thank you. Right, let's lower the horde a little bit. Let's have a little look. Wow, I fell so far behind. Everything I want to say, chat is too fat for the workout, so annoying. Break it up into pieces if you want, Tom. Like, copy and paste it and put it in quick succession, you know? And I'll try and read it all at once. It's fortunately a 255 character limit. I can't do anything about that. I do apologise. I formally request that anyone who's watching Sadder Down to watch Patch Adams. It could help more than you know. Anything that does help, to be fair, because like there was a time where I had a really bad thing that had just happened, and I reached out to all my friends, and I was like, listen, I'm going through some tough fucking shit. Can we play a game or something at this time? Because I really need to keep my mind off of it. And like all of my friends were like, you know what, bro? Yes, I got you. And I literally, like for the first 2 weeks, I had a friend to play with every minute of every day, and it was so nice of them to do. But the point of this is that anything you can do to distract yourself as well when you're getting through hard times, because the thing is, you will ow, I just smacked myself in the fucking ear. You will process it in the back of your mind as well, and you know you'll get a little bit easier. So anything you can do to kind of distract yourself from shit like that as well will help more than you think. Blue, speaking of robots, if you would turn into a robot from a game universe, what robot would you turn into? I would become Destiny 2 Exo robot. I would become Edie from Mass Effect 2 because she is perfect and the love of my life. I mean, she's she's really, she's a robot and stuff, and she's cool at killing bad guys. That's what I meant. Yeah, that would be my choice. I would be Edie because of gaming. The Gambies video with you and I'm working in it's bring me up there. It's funny as shit. Yeah, man, that was fucking hilarious. When the fucking tentacle monster grabs you right by the fucking penis, it was so funny. I think you're fab too. I've been caught up with school, so I haven't messaged anyone in a bit. My bad. I'm debating coming back, pop in occasionally, see how everyone is. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, like, I know people miss you. And it has gotten a lot better, to be fair. Like, it's a lot less toxic. I mean, like, I don't think there are any problems in the server right now. Everyone's just pretty cool. So yeah, it's up to you. Give it a whirl. But let's definitely start talking again, because as I said, I think you're fab. It's cool that you think I'm fab too. But yeah, let's catch up, yo. It's been too long. I know you got busy with school, but that's good. You're focusing on school, hopefully getting the good grades that you want, right? So at least you're focused on the important things, right? So good for you, Lizzie. I hope you're doing well. I genuinely do. I wish I was more live down Discord. We'll get involved in the Winkies one, Patrick, if you want. I mean, there's nothing stopping you. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure people even have just Discord voice pies, and people might be like, oh, that sounds nerdy and stuff like that. But fuck it, bro. Who gives a shit? You know? Like, the thing is, like, people are like, ugh, you use TikTok? And it's like, yeah, bro, I enjoy it. Like, you know, at first I was one of those people. And you know what? Something I've stopped doing? When someone didn't know something, like, the other day, someone didn't know Dungeons and Dragons, right? And I used to be one of those people where I'd be like, you don't know Dungeons and Dragons? Like, have you been living under a rock? Like, or like, oh no, she doesn't know Dungeons and Dragons and shit like that. And it's like, you know what? I stopped doing that. Because the thing is, it makes people feel bad that they don't know it, and it shuns people away from the idea. What I've started doing now is like, oh yeah, well, if you want to know about it, I'll help you learn if you want. Because the thing is, that's what nerds are supposed to do. Like, when did we start getting so closed off about our hobbies and stuff that we don't let anyone in anymore? Or we shame people for not knowing it. You know, like, that's not who we are as nerds. Like, we get excited when people want to get involved in our shit, you know? Or at least I do. And I think we should try and do that, you know, and speaking to all nerds here, you know, all fellow nerds, we should start, like, you know, when someone doesn't know something, not shame them for it, but see it as an opportunity to introduce someone new into it, which is so exciting, you know? Like, you get to introduce someone to the whole world of nerd stuff, and there's so much, you know? So it's really fun. So yeah, that's something I've started doing, and I really encourage everyone else to do it, because it's so nice to be able to introduce someone to something, and they're like, wow, you know, they're like, this is so cool, and you get giddy, because you, like, get to be excited with them about it. Like, I could talk anyone's ear off about Shadow of War, and the thing is, you'll make a friend along the way, and, you know, maybe it'll bring you closer to that person instead, you know, and you'll be that person's, like, you know, little nerd guide and stuff. You get to talk about the things you love, so, you know, as a nerd, I encourage all nerds to do this. It's so, so fun. Please do it. I appreciate that Bluey. He's drawing as a distraction. My hip has its good and bad days. It locks and clicks and shit, and my painkillers to help. That's good, Bella, that you're on the painkillers and stuff. Obviously, it's not so great that it happens on a regular basis. I'm sorry that, you know, it does go down that way. As I said, I wish I could do something to help. Unfortunately, I can't. But you've got a date to look forward to, you know, like in February when you get it rescheduled. So you've got something coming that you can look forward to, and it's just under 3 months now. That'll go as soon as, you know. So I'm praying that it goes really quick for you. I really am. I did see you removed it, but yes, with such a big community, it gets stressful. Yeah, agreed. Because the thing is, if you see bad things all day, every day, not just your own shit, it can get you down. It really can. And especially social media. And the thing is, Discord is a form of social media. It's the one I use at the moment, and it can be really toxic, but the thing is, you can kind of craft it to your own likes and wants and stuff. And this is kind of the same with TikTok, although TikTok can be toxic as fuck too. But look at, like, you know, you can't craft your feed on Facebook to see what you want to see, or especially not on Twitter. Twitter's the fucking worst one. Don't use Twitter, fucking, for God's sake. But, you know, you can create a server with just your friends and stuff like that. So I think Discord is a little bit better in terms of that. And Discord's also proved that with as much customization as you want, people are willing to pay money for it, you know? Like with the emotes and stuff. Like, I pay fucking $7.99 a month for Discord Nitro, and I was like, I don't need this anymore. I cancelled it. Within a day, I was like, oh my god, I forgot about Discord sending limits. I also can't use my think but emoji. I need it back, you know. Candice sent me a fucking pie. I'm like, Candice nuts. Thank you. But you know, like, I think Discord has kind of proved that. Hi Blue, hello Nathan. Drawing is a good distraction, Bella. Hope. Oh God, I just was reading that and it's gone. Hope you get better soon. Everyone has bad days. Hope whatever people suffer from with mental health illness or anything gets better. Just think of that one thing that makes you happy and just think of that. Yeah, and just try and do things that you enjoy as well. Like, I've started getting into cosplay recently. Cosplay excites me so much because I get to be like my favourite video game characters. And the thing is, you know, with the cosplay, eventually what I make can be something physical that I can see. And I can put so much effort and detail into it, and it can literally be whatever I want it to. And I really like it. So if I have a bad day, sometimes I go home and work on my cosplay, or I edit a video or something, because it's something I can put, you know, some time towards in my hobbies. And I can eventually have something and say, you know, I made that. And, you know, it's a physical reminder of your achievements and your accomplishments, and it's a really healthy way to spend your time. It builds a hobby, it improves your skills, and guess what? It also might help you meet new people. So, honestly, find something you're passionate about, something you can put your time into. Like, maybe even, it doesn't have to be a side hustle, but just something you enjoy doing. And like put some work into it, you know. Put you know, make a side project, do something to occupy your time other than sitting on your bed, on your phone or something. You know, just something productive, because it will be a physical reminder of your achievements when you finish it. And for me, that's cosplay. For others, that's drawing. I wish I could draw. I'd love to be able to draw, but like art, painting, singing, music, whatever. I also wish I could do music, because that'd be awesome. But you know, just whatever you want to do. Find what you love and put some time into it, honestly, and that will help you on your bad days, because you'll be like, you know what, I had a really fucking bad day today, I'm just going to unwind, I'm going to make some cosplay, and at the end of the day, all you had was a bad day that you turned into a good one because you made some progress on your project. And even if it's just 10 minutes of work, that's 10 minutes more work that you didn't have done yesterday, you know. So honestly, a big project to occupy your time really fucking helps. I would really give it a good thought. Get COD on PC so you don't have to stream through PS. Yeah, but it's the storage room, that's the only thing. I could get it on PC because obviously it doesn't cost and stuff, at least Warzone. But at the same time, it takes up like 200 gigabytes, and I have so much footage on my PC as well that it just takes up all my room. So I literally just don't have room for it. Like, this is pretty much the only thing I use the PS4. My PS4 is the COD holder, you know. So but yeah, Alzheimer's runs in my family from both sides. I'm most likely to get it from 75. I live to be that old. Most likely because I quit sugary drinks. I most likely will because I quit sugary drinks. I only drink water. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Alzheimer's is a fucking cruel disease, and it is truly terrible. I fear for my own health with it sometimes, because I'm worried that I'll get it or develop it, especially when my memory was really bad for a while. It's actually getting better now, but like, you know, sometimes I was really worried. But hopefully you won't get it, you know, fingers crossed, if you keep a healthy diet, and you know, like you are doing, and, you know, there's not really a lot you can do to fight it if it's hereditary, but, you know, just doing your best to live your best life and make the most of the time you got, you know, and that's what we all have to do. If you became a robot, you would become a robot that is the love of your life, meaning you were the love of your life. I mean, yeah, I'd get to look at myself every day and be like, oh my god, I am amazing, you know. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'd be okay with just being a regular robot, because I'd just be a robot myself, and I'm not that great, so I'd just be like, eh. To be honest, if I asked the game with Blue, I would say yes without hesitating. Well, Customs on the 18th. Dan's hosting it this time, so I'll be playing with randoms, weaving in and out of the squads, and, you know, I'll just be hanging around, chilling. So, you know, maybe we'll catch a game then. Roll up, rock on up. And I'm always in the Discord, so just talking there. Not the best at school, just trying to get the grades back up at the end of term. This term was hectic, just hope the next one is good. Yeah, we should definitely start talking again. Yeah, I mean, focus on your grades for sure, Liz. They're the most important thing at the moment. They're not the be-all and end-all, because, I mean, ultimately it's just experience in doing what you want. Just good grades, get your foot through the door. But yeah, definitely, I think you've focused on the right thing. Shame people for not knowing things. Batman being an Avenger. Context: Blue thought Batman was Avenger. I said, alright, he said it once by accident. Never letting him live it down ever. Yeah, I made a mistake. But I mean, just in terms of like new things, you know, like when you're introducing somebody who's maybe not a nerd into nerd stuff, because that's how you make more nerds. You know, so yeah. It's just a thought. It's just something I do that I think other people should do, because it's cool. Hi, Blue, you're funny. Hey, thank you, eSquad Theo. I have scrolled down again, and it skipped the chat. God fucking damn it. I tried to make that rhyme, but it did not work. I do apologies. I should really play a calmer game when I do this. Maybe, because COD Zombies is over now, maybe I'll start playing something else. You know, maybe a more relaxing game, but I feel like maybe not as many people would watch, but I don't know. I feel like people will be here for the talks rather than the zombie gameplay. Because I was doing the Easter egg and then I stopped. And I'm just on round 31 now, just fucking killing things. How did I not hit that? Wow. But yeah. Let me scroll back up to where I was in chat. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There it is. I found it. No, wait. Bad soft drinks. I keep Dr. Pepper's knock stock numbers up. Honestly, I'm the same with fucking Monsters. I really gotta stop drinking Monsters. It's gonna fucking kill me. But we all have our vices. This is mine at the moment. And what I really haven't done in a couple of weeks is I haven't edited at all. And it's like, it's getting to that point where I'm on the 2-week mark of my last video, and I have nothing edited. And I'm like, I should... The thing is, I still have to look through footage, though. I still have to go find some new clips. Because I keep watching the same ones I had from the last edit. They didn't make it in. I'm like, these are shit. I think he got like 10 minutes behind chat. By the time he reads, it's going to be 40 minutes unless he skips. Blue is terrible at reading chat. I think it's because of PlayStation streaming. It's because I go off on rants. I go off on the most... Like, I read one comment, I go off on a story, and I fall so far behind. Honestly, it's so bad, but it's also what people are here for at the same time. I think I'm like on the 230-something chat message, and we're on 300 now, so... How you been, Blue? I've been okay, ups and downs, not so hot, but I'm feeling okay lately. I hope you're doing okay, Mr. eSquad Theo. Plus there are a lot more comments than we used to get. I remember the days there was only one in chat. So proud of him now. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot has changed for me definitely in the past 2-ish years, I guess. Now coming up on ever since joining the Winkies, things have gone insane. I actually have an audience to speak to now. I used to do these streams, and the person talking the most, I guess, which is still me, was me. But you know, I had no one to talk to in chat. I was that one guy with one viewer in chat, but I never complained about it. I never made a TikTok saying, "Oh, I've got one viewer." I just cracked on with it. I sometimes complain to myself, my friends. I'm like, oh, I wish my streams were more active, but you know, I never blame the viewers for it, like some people do. They're like, oh, why people not watching me? Where? It's like, shut up. I think it's Discord, one of the best things happened to me recently. The amount of kindness of fun banter and fun while keeping it honest, kind, and empathetic, and from something all of one. Honestly, yeah, the Winky server is, I think, probably in the best places that it's ever been, because there's so much wholesomeness in there now. Like, we used to have a lot of problems. We've kind of been through all that now, and a lot of it's gone. And it's just wholesome shit every day. And like, the thing is, people are not only being our friend, but they're being each other's friends as well, which I think is so fucking good. Because like, the server ends up maintaining itself, you know, because people make friends, and so the server keeps itself active. We don't even have to put that much effort in anymore, because I spent so much time kind of sculpting it. And don't get me wrong, we still enjoyed spending time in there. And the thing is, the person who's least keen on the server is Isaac, and even he's coming around on it now. Like, I've seen Isaac hanging around in there and speaking to people, so even Isaac's enjoying it now. So yeah, honestly, like, the server, I think, is probably and the thing is, in terms of content creation, I think is our strongest asset in terms of a group. It's definitely something that we have that I don't think a lot of other places do. Like, the Winky server is definitely a fucking asset for us, because it's got the most activity, I think, out of everything. Like, you know, I started the stream with 6 viewers, posted it in the chat. We've got like 19 now. That's like triple the amount of viewers I would have had if I'd just been normal doing it. So yeah, the Winky server honestly is one of our best assets, I think, for that. And it's a great place for us to connect with you guys as well. And although the guys give me shit for kind of, you know, spending so much time on it sometimes, I think it's worth it, you know, because it wouldn't be where it is today otherwise. So yeah. Let me, Source got everywhere on my pillow. No! You got a saucy pillow. No! Why you got a saucy pillow, man? It's gonna be a stain. We're gonna get Blue singing stream. I should. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't. Because the thing is, I'm good at the little jingles, like ba da 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 da. But like a full on. I'm bro. There's a reason I'm a YouTuber and not a singer. Like this voice was not made for singing, bro. I'm so fucking bad. Like I sing in the shower, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh god, let's never do that again. Like I just agree with myself. I'm like, we just won't do that song from now on. So yeah, I'm so bad at it, honestly. I lost chance. I'm trying to catch up, but I fucking suck. Wait, got it. All right. Tubby was smothered. You smothered with an axe murderer. Save your family once. Give the pillow. Oh, people talk about Dozier's pillowcase. Rip. It's one of the people I've known under 3 years. I'm getting on with really well with. I laugh daily. Now I'm on that Discord server. I've come close to crying because of how genuine and kind. That's a two-parter. I've fallen behind on that one. One sec. These random people I've never met in person are. I'm so thankful, and I was afraid things would get lonely for me after I dropped out of school because of COVID. Fucking it up for me, but not with the server. Yeah, honestly, like I think, like I say, the server is probably in the best place it's ever been. And the thing is, there's a couple people that come to mind, like when I say that. I think you probably all know who they are, but like a couple of honourable mentions: Rathany, Shah. Shah's the best. Like Shah's like so fucking nice to everyone, and like has such a positive outlook on everything, and it's fucking awesome. Like you can't help but love Shah. And it's the same with Rathany as well. She's always willing to like fucking have a fucking goof a gaff a giggle with you. Most of the time teasing you, but it's in a wholesome way. And honestly, they're both fucking lovely and super easy to get along with. And I think like they are genuinely two of the best people in the server. And they got Mindy, who's like, the thing is, when Mindy joined, we were a little like, Mindy's a little bit annoying, but the thing is, she grew on us over time. And like even now, like she has these whole phases of like defenestration and wall and pancakes and stuff. Like it's so random, but at the same time now we're just like that's just Mindy, bro, and we love her for it. We think she's awesome. So and even Hugo, I guess, although Hugo does stuff that I think kind of annoys everybody right now. He's a character in the server, he's been in it since day one, and although he's not always the greatest to people in there, and I think he knows that, he's still a character in it. Like there's a load of people in the server. I think you'll probably grow to be one of them, Tom, because you're always in there supporting people. And the thing is, sometimes like I'm too exhausted to help people with their mental stuff, but I see you doing it as well. So I think you're probably going to become one of those staples of the server as well, Tom. And I really hope you do. And you know what? I hope things get better for you. I really do. And if they don't, and if you do need to talk about it, bro, I'll send you a friend request on Discord if you want. We've met in person now. I thought you were a really cool guy. I'm happy to friend request you if you want. And we can just talk about whatever. I mean, hey, if you're like, bro, I ordered a Stormtrooper and like there's a bit of a scratch on it where the colour has come off, I'll be like, bro, send that shit back, and I'll fucking like support you and your Stormtrooper claiming form, But, like even it's stupid shit like that. But but if it's serious talks like, Blue, I'm not feeling so hot. I'm like, bro, why? Have you seen yourself? Look at the fucking chiseled Hulk man machine that you are. What could possibly get you down? Spill it in my ear, broski. Shit like that. So, but yeah, I'll send you a friend request on Discord later if you want. In fact, I think I changed my settings so that everyone can friend me. So, bro, send me one, and we'll talk just about whatever. Blue, mate, external hard drives are not that much. I've total 22 terabytes. Storage across external and internal storage for my PC. Bro, that is... Wait, 22 terabytes? Oh my god. I was about to call you rookie numbers, but then I saw that was terabytes. Okay, fair enough. No, I get what you mean, man. I'm totally with you. I have a 1 terabyte internal storage. I have a 2 terabyte external storage and a 400 gigabyte SSD and like another hard drive inside. I have, and this is how I keep my content fresh, by the way. Quick inside baseball secret. I literally don't get through my footage as fast as the other guys. I have almost 500 gigabytes worth of COD footage that is just backed up. I have so much. It's all fucking old footage. The guys, as soon as they get something, they edit it. It's gone. I still have so much fucking footage. I have footage from the day Modern Warfare still came out. So I have plenty of storage. I just have so much fucking recordings. Honestly, like, I need to fucking get through it. Blue, can I tell you a game more suffering than Warzone? What is it, Vanguard? Because they're both pretty fucking awful. I think I know what game I'm about to say. Good luck trying to match up my messages, please. It's alright, I got it, Tom, I think. We should be streaming the customs just Dan. Just Dan, I think. I don't wanna clash with him if he's gonna stream it himself, because that wouldn't be very cool. He's never done it to me, so I don't want to do it to him. Whenever one hosts it, that is who streams. Yeah, exactly. Lizzie knows the crack. So you press customs to be Dan streaming. I've streamed the last few actually. The last 3 have been mine, I think. But yeah, Dan is doing the next one. Begins with an F, ends with an E. What? Fortnite? Oh, I mean, the thing is, I'm kind of, like Dan said this earlier, and I'm kind of with him on it. He kind of wants to try Fortnite again, and the thing is, with everything changing in it, I kind of want it too, you know? Especially with kind of how, like, weird COD is getting, and especially with Vanguard not being that hot, and they've got Dwayne Rock Johnson in. We'll just fucking all buy the Dwayne skin just to fucking make stupid shit. I think it would be so funny, but I don't know. Boogies were going on my stream. He afterwards apologised for me there with only 11 people being shut up. Bro, that's 11 people that would have come. Otherwise, it was magical, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I try and, you know, do the best I can for you. But, you know, at the same time, people didn't know you. But yeah, it's still 11. Like that's pretty good, right? You know, back in the day, I would have been like, oh, you know. But now it's kind of a low number for me now. But it's still like, you know, it's still 11 people spending time to watch you, which is fucking fantastic, and I'm always grateful for. So absolutely, I've just fallen behind on chat again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Back off. Right. I am so far behind. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm just a fucking walking advertisement for McDonald's. Blue, is there anything you can do with the footage from today's stream? Like, go back and clip it. That was fucking hilarious. As well as stuff on my incredible laughs and clips. Which stream? The other ones or this one? This one I might, because what I was doing is I was doing mental health TikToks for a while. I started editing them and I just pulled clips from these, and I started uploading them on TikTok because I think people needed to hear them. But I stopped with it. I could start again if you want. But I think, like, with Phasmophobia and stuff, like, I recorded that. I recorded the ones in Isaac's stream as well. So I've got those as well. But in terms of this one, yeah, sure. I'll give it a whirl. Blue, can I have 3 colours? I'm done. 2 drawings, 3 colours, 10 out, awesome. They aren't on the server, by the way, so yeah. Oh, I've seen those. The little mountain stuff. Yeah, that was really cool. Okay. Black, red, and white. I think that would be a really cool combination and quite a challenging one as well. You know, because you'll have to draw skin colours and stuff. Maybe you can do like a polygonal thing, you know? I don't know if you ever played, like... tell you what, Bella, if you Google Massive Chalice and, like, try and do that art style if you can, I think that would be quite a challenge for you. But also, like, match what you did earlier, because I thought that was really cool. And plus, I love that game, even if it is unbalanced as fuck. But yeah. Honestly, I think you should try that, because I think that matched your mountain stuff you posted earlier. At least I think it was a mountain. It looked like a mountain, so I'm pretty sure I'm bang on the money. But yeah, I think you would enjoy that one. But black, white, and red, I think that'd be cool. Gail's here. Oh, hey Gail, hello. Hello Bex, hello. I love Sharon Raff, they're amazing. Love Mindy. Yeah, honestly, all of them are so cool. I think they're all great, honestly. And there's a lot more people in the server too. Like, there's a lot of people I'm forgetting, but honestly, those are the 3 names that come to mind. Like, we love them all. So funny when I hear you read a comment from a rant, came from a tangent or something you're responding to, and forget the whole last thing ever happened. Honestly, that's like me to a T on these things. I will read a comment, go off, make my own comment during the rant and fucking go off on my own comment, you know? I'll be like, well, actually, me, listen, you are wrong. You know, I'll like fucking have an argument with myself over some shit. It's stupid, and it's like, you know, but it keeps stuff going, and people seem to enjoy this stuff, so yeah, I'll give it a whirl, girl. That's also my key phrase for today, apparently. You know, and give it a whirl, girl. Those are my 2 phrases for today. Mindy talks about Mindy talks about whatever the fuck Mindy wants to talk about, and that's like the beauty of it, you know. Mindy will bring up whatever the fuck she wants, and at first it was annoying, but now like the server would feel empty without Mindy in it. You know, she's one of the characters we couldn't do without. I think Mindy's great. I have all the respect in the world for Mindy. I think she's fab. Friend was a huge severe storm surrounding cities. One that formed. I told him it's apparently literally turned off for a few seconds. Very scary. Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Well, I'm off now, Blue. It's fun watching you play. Cheers for the advice. Have a good night, mate. You too, Mason. I hope what I said sunk in. I hope it was helpful. I'm not spending much time on Discord much, but I'm trying. No worries. You don't have to. I mean, Discord, not where I hang out all the time as well. You know, my favourite place is bed. I love bed. It's great. It's got like pillows. It's got Louis. Louis is my little pillow penguin. He's shaped like a pillow, but he's a penguin because he's got these floppy arms and he's wearing a little tuxedo, and his tuxedo tails flick up at the back and I have to unflick them. I'm like, Louis. But yeah, he's perfect for hugging. Like, everyone knows, obviously, the best way to go to sleep is hugging a pillow and sleeping that way, because that is the ultimate way to sleep. And Louis is built for just that, and it is fab. I got him from you know the aquarium in Hull, the Deep. I got him from there, and it was super cool. Although the Deep in Hull is actually, I think, a little bit overrated. I went there, and well, there was just babies crying all the time, and I constantly felt like I was getting hurried along, because the whole aquarium is very linear, and you kind of have to go in one way throughout the whole thing. It's like quite guided. What I want is just an aquarium with like loads of different like little fish tanks that you can go and have a look at. They're not in any specific order. You can just go look at the ones you want. And in the Deep, I felt like I was being hurried along by the screaming baby and the mothers behind me, you know? Like, there were so many people there. So I want to go to an aquarium. I don't know if you ever played Hitman 2, but you know the aquarium that they've got on the race day level? Like, where it's just a bunch of fish tanks? Like, that's my ideal one, I think. I think I want to go to one like that. I think it's really cool. But obviously without smacking anyone with a fish and dumping them in the fish tank like you do in Hitman, because, again, you are a Hitman. But, yeah. I haven't heard from her in, like, months. What? 22 fucking terabyte, mate. Yeah, that's insane, bro. Oh, my God. Honestly, if I had money to... I mean, I do have the money to splash on stuff like that, but I didn't really need it. I just need to get better at editing and sort through them. Blue, things will be the best for me in years right now. No need to wish me the best. Plus, I actually really enjoy giving advice, helping people in Discord, chatting it to utterly win. Honestly, Tom, that makes me really glad to hear. Like, I'm glad that someone is in these streams and doesn't need help, you know? Because the thing is, like, obviously, ideally, I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to be having a good old time, kicking back, you know, chilling like villains and stuff like that. But I accept that people need stuff like this sometimes. But ideally, everyone would have having a great time, and we wouldn't need stuff like this. But it is good that we can get stuff like this, you know, for when people need it. But you know, it's nice for me to hear that someone is doing really well, and the fact that the server is kind of a direct result from it is even better, bro. Honestly, like when people tell me that my videos help them get up on a bad day, like, honestly, that's like best case scenario for me, because something I do as a fucking hobby has really helped someone when they're in, you know, the dark days, and that's fucking awesome, bro. Honestly, it's amazing. Days of footage I haven't combed through. Yeah, honestly, I'm in the same thing. Mind if a friend you were great. Oh, I've scrolled down. No. Oh no. It's alright, I found it. Mind if I friend you? Be great to chat with you occasionally about stuff and shit. Send me a friend request, bro. Send me a friend request? Send me a friend request. Blue, it's kind of sweaty, not gonna like Fortnite. Yeah, probably, but I mean, if Dan, Kyle, and I think it was Wadism. Yeah, I know Wadism was there, and Dan. I'm not sure who the other was, though. It might have been Isaac or Kyle. But if they can win a game, bro, then I can win a game. Honestly. And the thing is, like, I remember, you know, Fortnite shooting the little Scar thing, and it feels so nice to shoot that gun. And the thing is, it doesn't feel that bad to die in it as well. When you die in COD, it's so frustrating. To be honest, I'm getting a little bored of cards, so I'd actually kind of be down to go back to Fortnite just for a fucking laugh. Just to run around as Dwayne The Rock Johnson and fucking laugh at everybody trying to kill me. which will probably be very easy. I'm scared now because my new school is going to be weird leaving all my friends. Hey, well, I think of a new school as a new opportunity. That sounds quite predatory. That's not how I meant it. But if I was a kid moving to a new school, that's a new opportunity, bro. You get to make loads of new friends. Okay, you leave all your old friends behind, and that sucks. You can still stay in touch with them online, but you get to meet loads of new people. You're going to meet some people you don't like, and some people that don't like you. That's just how it's going to be. But you get to meet a whole new set of people. That's exciting for me, I think. Like, I loved moving to my new job because there's so many more new people to meet, you know? Like, oh my god, you know, what assignments waiting for me here. And that's good about the Winky server, because people are always joining and leaving, so we're always meeting someone new. This thing is trying to shut down my TV. I do not want to turn off my TV. I've set that on 5 hours as well, so that's been on a very long time. Isaac streaming this one, it's actually a good idea. Just saying, Blue, you're meant to have TikToks for a reason. The shows to do what I'm doing now. Let's just say they do, in fact, make an impact, sir. Massively, and again, thank you. It's all good, man. I actually only made 2 of those, so I should probably make more. I'm glad that they made such an impact as well, because I wasn't sure anyone was watching them, but honestly, the comments on them at the time were really nice, so I should really make more of them, to be fair. I should make them like a weekly thing, at least on TikTok, so, you know, I can keep up with the COD stuff and do the mental health stuff as well. And it was just me clipping advice and scenarios from these streams, really. Censoring the names, blurring out the names, stuff like that, so no one can see who was talking about the problems and stuff, but, you know, just giving general advice as well. So I should probably keep doing those, you know. It's just they take a lot of time to edit, because I subtitle fucking everything on them. But it is worth it. It really is. I bet someone in chat could say something about a pillow. Can you rant about it for like 5 minutes? Honestly, bro, you could tell me your feet were wet, and I could tell you why that foot was wet, what you should have done to, you know, not get that foot wet, and if you wanted to get your foot wet, that was your choice. I could fucking do whatever, bro. Honestly, I could talk for Britain. Hi, Blue, I'm back. Welcome back, Caesar. Welcome back. I've realised you've probably been back for quite some time now. You might have been gone by now, but hello again. I'm just really far behind on chat. Da. Been in bed for 2 days, confirmed, but I lost my sense of smell by trying to smell tiger bark. Oh shit, Bex, you haven't got COVID, have you? I'm sorry. I hope you get well soon. Incredible news, I'm running like 2 hours sleep this day. Oh, Gail got some sleep. Yes! Nice, Gail. Well done. Well done. You want to go to Blue Plant Aquarium? Blue Plant Aquarium, huh? Blue Plant Aquarium. I'm going to have to save that and look it up. Thanks, Miss Dan's famous influence Isaac Rose's stream. Well, I think Dan at least leaves his up for a day or two, and you know what? Dan screamed like a fucking girl in his stream earlier. So go watch Dan's stream like when he leaves it up, and watch him scream like a girl. It's fucking great. It's fucking hilarious. He's definitely going to clip it. Yeah, Blue, do you have tips on making new friends, transfer to a new school, leave my friends behind 8 months? Don't have to really make friends, I just do, like, it's natural. Well, you know what you should do? If you've got, like, I don't know if you have you're in the USA, right? You can pretty much wear what you want. Like, wear some, like, something that's related to something you're interested in. Let's say you're into games or something, bro. Let's say you're into Lord of the Rings. Maybe you go to the school on the first day, and you have a little badge that says Lord of the Rings or something. Or it's like the Eye of Sauron. Maybe someone notices that and like, oh, hey, you into Lord of the Rings? I'm like, I sure am, you know? And fucking be like, oh shit, you know, what do you think of Shadow of War? What do you think of Shadow of Mordor? You into games? They're like, yeah, bro, I'm into games. Do you want to meet my friends? They're into games too. Just like go to school and find subtle ways to express yourself. You know, whether it's a little badge, whether it's, you know, like on your bag, on your shirt, or maybe, you know, you've got like a bag itself that is like, you know, maybe Mass Effect or something. You make some Mass Effect friends, or, you know, maybe you have a Fortnite thing and people are like, you like Fortnite, and you're like, well, actually, no, I just think it's funny, so I carry it around for the meme. And you're like, oh, I've got the same sort of humour as you. I think it's funny too. You're like, boom, want to be friends, you know? And the thing is, you only got to make one friend, they'll introduce you to the rest of your friends. So, you know, it's, you just got to make one. You got to get one person to notice you, and just do it by expressing yourself. So try that. Give that a whirl. That might help. I don't know if it will, but, oh my god, this is going to fucking suck. There's a fucking megaton now as well. I might die if I don't do this. Oh dear. Okay, they've all got to come over here, because they're doing my head in. I did not mean to go down. I'm not going to do the McDonald's sound. I'm not going to do the McDonald's sound. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck! Get up, get up! No, why does it not do it? I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. I'm gonna fail epically. No! Damn it, fuck. Oh well. Hello, Jaden. We're gonna go to bed now because my sleep schedule's messed up. So good night. Have a great stream. Thank you, XDMX. I know you're gone now, but I hope you have a good stream. I sure do have the Rona. Did my driving test on Thursday morning. Went back to the Harry variant, but it's fully roommate. Sorry to hear that, Bex. I really hope you get better. That's fucking awful. I hope it's not the new one. But I hope you get better soon. Because that is rough. Random as fuck, but however, it's great. Want Joe Dirt, one serves light a garden, dig it. Yeah, honestly. My school is dress code, RIP, that is a good idea. Well, you could try making a reference to something. I don't know if you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but you could, be talking to someone and be like, hey, nice, smart, and they'd be like, oh, is that from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Or just ask someone. Just literally go up to someone you like the look of and be like, it could be a dude or a girl, and just be like, hey, you into, like Star Wars? And they're like, yeah, I love Star Wars. And be like, yo, can we nerd out? Just like and talk to, like, your thing is, you'll go into classes, right, and you'll be assigned into groups and you'll do group stuff and group work. Talk to your group friends as well. Like, you can make friends there, or try attending like some after school clubs. Like, there's loads of ways to make friends in school. I think school is one of the best places to make friends if you're a student. If you're an adult, it's not the greatest, but honestly, yeah. I think school is a really easy way to make friends. There's endless ways. So honestly, yeah, just put yourself out there, try and be expressive, and just talk to people about what you like and ask them what they like. Like, walk up to, like, I don't know if you're a nerd or anything like dude or that dude, but like, look up to someone who might be a nerd, might look like a nerd because they're maybe dressing that way. Ask them what they're into. Even if they're, like, considered unpopular, doesn't matter, bro. High school popularity is only a thing until you leave high school. It literally does not fucking matter in the real world. It does not translate. It just disappears, honestly. I was really fucking unpopular in my school. I was, like, one of the lowest, and I feel like I'm genuinely liked by a fair amount of people, both online and in real life. At least I hope so, anyway. But honestly, yeah, it means absolutely nothing. So just talk to anyone and everyone that you like the look of. Just put yourself out there. I keep saying that today, but honestly, it really is. Episode 2, I was that delusional before I forgot how to use a fork. Whoa, fucking hell. I didn't know it was that intense. Hello, Yusuf. Hello. You are really late. I'm about to end the stream in a moment. I do apologise, but I'll leave this stream up for a day or two, I think, or probably tomorrow before I wake up, or after. I can't really do anything before I wake up, can I? But a few hours after I wake up tomorrow, I'll probably private this, and put it on unlisted. But there is it's a public live stream where you can find all of them if you do want to watch it back. Everything that happens can be shitty or normal. Start a great uprising in life. Measure the dull look and rough around the edges because you keep pushing through the life lines. Get define and gleam and shimmer of the light, bounce off people, and people see the beauty you always had within. Yeah, it's quite a metaphorical way of going about. Just be yourself. If you some people you're not going to make friends with, but some people you will. And just honestly give it a whirl. I got targeted a lot of school and they're still doing that now. I'm in full-time work since last Thursday. So many toxic people, man. It sounds like you need to put yourself in better circles, my friend, because if people around you aren't doing everything they can to lift you up, it sounds like you need to surround yourself with better people, because not everyone, unfortunately, is very enlightened. Are you going to stream tomorrow? This was fun. I don't think tomorrow. I think... who's doing it tomorrow? It's Saturday tomorrow. I think someone's streaming tomorrow. It might be one of them. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. Wait, what am I doing tomorrow? I swear I'm doing something tomorrow. I don't know. It might be one of them stream. But yeah, probably not tomorrow, but maybe Sunday during the day, maybe. I might do like an earlier one or a later night one. I don't know. But if you join the Discord server that's pinned at the top of the description, you'll get notified when we go live anyway. Made new friends by them overhearing me and my sister talking about anime. Yeah, I mean, at uni, I made the friends with a guy from South Korea. He was watching League of Legends, and I was one of my friends. And I was like, dude, is that League of Legends? And he was like, yeah, you know Faker? You know, I probably shouldn't do the accent, but I was like, yeah, I know Faker, right? He's got the Rise clip, and he's like, yeah, he just fucking eats crisps while he fucking kills people, you know? Like, fucking professional level, because he's that good. And it's just fucking funny. That was my friend Leo, and we were friends right up until he had to leave because he was on international study. But yeah, honestly, you can make friends with just someone you have in common with. But as Gail said, don't change for anyone. Definitely be who you are and find people that are like you. You know. If I could just do a shameless plug, cough cough, lol, JK. If you just read this, then people know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, Action Beer wants to do stuff like this as well. I don't know if he's going onto YouTube, but definitely streams on Twitch. Go give him a quick look see. If you want to kind of hear some more stuff like this, I'm definitely down to promote anyone who wants to help their viewers, like I do. But yeah, anyway, I finally caught up on chat. Thank God. So I'm going to leave it there because I died like a loser. But I got to round 37 without paying attention. So, you know, we did it. But yeah. Quick question. If you had the amount of money to go anywhere in the world, buy anything, do anything there, where would you go? I'd go to Japan, Switzerland. You know what? I'd also go to Japan because of the cherry blossom trees. But you know what? The thing is, it sucks because of the American healthcare system, but you say, I've got any money I want, right? I go to Portland, Oregon, because it's the most inhabited place on Earth. No, it's the most rainiest place on Earth that's habitable, because the most habitable place, well, most rainy places on the planet aren't habitable, like rainforests, but Portland, Oregon is where it rains the most in the world, so I'd go there because I love the rain. I'd get like a high-rise apartment building. I'd have like a window and just look out at the rain over the city. I think that would be beautiful. So that's where I'd go. Blues Man, 2 p.m. EST every Saturday. But yeah. So go check out Action Beer, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for coming out. As a reminder, anyone that's not in the Discord, feel free to join it. It's pinned at the top of the chat there. It's got a nice little blue hue on it. I love it. It's really cool. And if you're not subscribed already, feel free to hit the subscribe button. But join the Discord definitely, because that is where you will get pinged if I do one of these again, which I normally do. So yeah. Thank you, Blue, for this stream. Really was great. Can't tell you. I can tell you're in somewhat high spirits, and that's really wonderful. Epic to see and hear. Night, Blue. See you later. This was a fun stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all coming out, and I'll hopefully see you kicking around the server. So thank you very much. I'll see you when I see you, my doggies. Bye.